2008, I adopted a daughter from Ethiopia. And while I was over there, I met her bio sister who was HIV positive and was not available for adoption at that time. I remember when we met, her saying to me, "Now I have a mom too," meaning me. And honestly, it freaked me out a little, and I just wanted to leave and get home with my healthy daughter. After a few months, her bio aunt in Ethiopia wanted my daughter to see if we'd adopt her sister. I remember when my daughter came to me and asked, and I was like, "Oh, honey, it just wouldn't be safe. We have other children," and I couldn't make sure that they wouldn't touch her blood or put her toothbrush in their mouth. I was so ignorant about HIV and how it spread. I didn't know that it wasn't dangerous. Meanwhile, my daughter's bio sister had gone into full blown AIDS and was horribly sick in Ethiopia, wondering why we left her there alone. My heart still hurts so much knowing that she suffered because of my ignorance of HIV and AIDS. But then a light bulb went on, and I remembered I had an acquaintance who had also adopted children with HIV. She happened to be part of REACH, although I didn't know it at the time. I talked to her, and she also connected me with another REACH mom, and from them, I learned HIV is not contagious like I was taught in high school in the 90s, so I was not putting my family at any risk. And that was all I needed to move forward with the adoption. When my daughter came home, we joined a homeschool co-op. Our family and friends in church all knew that our daughter was positive, and there hadn't been any problems, so when the co-op board wanted to meet with me about it, I was a little surprised and intimidated because I wasn't sure how to deal with it. They actually asked me to follow my daughter around at all times, even to the bathroom, just in case she fell and skinned her knee. You can't get HIV from helping someone with a scraped knee. They wanted me to send a letter out to every family in the co-op to warn them about our daughter. I was told if I wanted to be a peacemaker, I'd just follow what they wanted me to do. I was called at home and yelled at, but I knew HIV wasn't dangerous, and my daughter was a HIV positive teenager coming from Ethiopia where she had already experienced so much stigma. I didn't want to play into that by giving into all the unnecessary rules that the board wanted me to follow. That's when REACH stepped in. A REACH staff member actually came and helped educate the board and mediate our meeting. She gave me support and courage to protect my daughter and her right to confidentiality. Unfortunately, even with the education, the board didn't change. We left the co-op because of the way we were treated there. Then, a few REACH staff members came for a home visit during Christmas. They brought gifts and treats, which was great, but mostly they brought so much joy and love into our home. When they left, we were all like, "Whoa, who was that?" Those people are like the most loving, joyful people that we've ever met. I felt so blessed to have connected with them. And then we started attending camps, and it was like a whole new level. At the camp, it was where we realized that REACH is about so much more than just acceptance of HIV status. They are accepting of each individual person and everything that entails. The talent shows, for example, it doesn't matter if you have a super talent or not. If anybody gets up on that stage, they are going to walk off with a standing ovation, feeling like they're on top of the world. If you do the ropes course and you only get a few steps, those few steps are celebrated just as much as if you had finished the entire course. We left camp that first time thinking, that must be a little bit about what heaven is like. So much love, no judgment, no fear, just unconditional love, acceptance, and a ton of fun. I know for my daughter who's HIV positive, seeing the young adults at camp and hearing their stories really brought hope to her that she could grow up and have a life just like any young girl dreams of. In Ethiopia, HIV was a death sentence, but through REACH, she has learned to set goals for her future and to dream big. There's no way I, as an HIV negative mom, could have provided the same insights and encouragement as those young adults who are positive did for my daughter. And for that, I am forever thankful to REACH.